Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our English learning journey. Today, I'm going to take you through a complete, detailed, and natural description of a full day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep at night. The goal of this episode is simple. By the end of this podcast, you will have enough natural English sentences, expressions, and vocabulary to confidently talk about your day in English anytime, anywhere. So, let's begin our journey from the moment the day starts. Starting the day, waking up and morning thoughts. Every day begins with waking up, and waking up itself is a different experience for everyone. Sometimes you wake up fresh and energetic, and sometimes you feel like you need 5 more minutes, maybe even 10. You can express that by saying, I woke up feeling fresh today, or I didn't feel like getting out of bed. I kept hitting the snooze button on my alarm. When your alarm rings, you can say, my alarm went off at 7 a.m. If someone wakes you up, you can say, my mom woke me up, or my phone alarm woke me up. When you finally get out of bed, you can describe that moment like this. I slowly got out of bed and stretched for a few seconds. Or, I sat on the edge of my bed and tried to wake myself up properly. Mornings are also a time when your mind starts processing the day. You might think about what you have to do, what tasks matter the most, or what plans you need to follow. You can express that as, I quickly thought about my plans for the day, or I mentally prepared myself for a busy schedule. Freshening up, beginning the morning routine. After waking up, most people head straight to freshen up. You can describe this part by saying, I went to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth. I took a quick shower to feel refreshed. I washed up and got ready for the morning. If you take cold or warm showers, you can mention that too. I prefer taking warm showers in the morning. Cold showers help me wake up faster. Getting dressed is another part of the routine. You can say, I changed into comfortable clothes. I wore something simple for the day. Many people also like to organize their room in the morning. You could say, I made my bed and cleaned up my room a little. I opened the windows to let fresh air in. Breakfast, the first meal of the day. Breakfast is one of the easiest things to talk about in daily life English. You can describe your breakfast habits like this. I usually have a light breakfast. I made myself a cup of tea. I prepared eggs and toast. Sometimes I skip breakfast when I'm in a hurry. If you enjoy your breakfast time, you can say, I like to sit quietly and enjoy my breakfast. Breakfast gives me energy for the entire day. Some people check their phone during breakfast. You can express that like, I checked my messages while eating. I watched a short video during breakfast. Starting work or studies. Entering the productive part of the day. After breakfast, the main part of the day usually begins. Whether you work, study, or manage personal tasks, this is where you talk about your productivity. You can say, I started my work around 10 a.m. I sat down at my desk and planned my tasks. I checked my emails first thing in the morning. If you are a student, you can say, I attended my online classes. I studied a few chapters. I completed my assignments for the day. To show motivation, you can say, I felt focused and ready to work. I tried to avoid distractions. To talk about challenges, use, I struggled to concentrate. It was a bit difficult to stay motivated. Meetings, emails, and tasks can also be described as, I attended a meeting with my team. I replied to important emails. I worked on a project that needed attention. Midday breaks, staying balanced. Taking short breaks during the day is natural. You can express this, like, I took a short break to relax. I made myself some tea to stay active. I stepped outside for some fresh air. To talk about your energy levels, you can say, I started feeling a little tired by noon. I still had enough energy to continue working. Lunchtime. Refueling for the rest of the day. Lunch is another part of the day that's easy to describe. I had lunch around 2 p.m. I ate something simple like rice and chicken. I enjoyed my meal with my family. If you eat alone, you can say, I ate alone while watching something. I took my time to enjoy my lunch. After lunch, you can describe the feeling. I felt sleepy after having lunch. I felt re-energized and ready to work again. Afternoon. Getting things done. Afternoons can be productive or slow depending on the day. You can say, I continued working on my tasks. I tried to finish everything before evening. I reviewed my progress to see what was left. Sometimes afternoons feel slow. The afternoon felt long and tiring. I found it difficult to focus. Or sometimes very productive. I completed most of my important tasks in the afternoon. Evening. Slowing down and relaxing. As evening arrives, the tone of the day shifts. You can say, I finished my work and took some time to relax. I went out for a walk in the evening. I spent time with my family. If you enjoy hobbies, mention them. I watched a show for a while. I listened to music to unwind. I read a few pages of a book. Dinner is another simple part to describe. I had dinner around 8 p.m. I ate something light. I enjoyed talking to my family during dinner. Night routine, wrapping up the day. Nights are peaceful, and describing them makes your day sound complete. Use sentences like, I cleaned up and got ready for bed. I reflected on everything I did today. I wrote a small to-do list for the next day. For relaxing, I tried to calm my mind before sleeping. I avoided using my phone at night. Ending the day. I lay down and closed my eyes. Slowly, I fell asleep.